From our last episode, we saw how Joseph gave his brothers an order to prove their innocence or be ready to be declared spies. Also, from our last episode, I would like you to know that Joseph kept all his brothers in one ward for 3 days. Today, we are reading our Bible from Genesis chapter 42, from verse 18 to 38. Now, on the third day, Joseph went to them again after detaining his brothers for 3 days. On the third day, he went to them and told them that he fears God, but they should do what he said and be alive. He suggested again to them that one of them should remain in the prison and others should take the food they bought back to their house in Canaan and bring back their younger brother Benjamin so that their words can be verified. They agreed to do so. They said one to another that they are paying the price of what they did long ago on their brother Joseph. Reuben replied them, saying, "Didn't I tell you not to sin against the boy? I warned you all, but you wouldn't listen to me. Now we must give an account for his blood." His brothers did not realize that Joseph could understand them because he was speaking to them with an interpreter. Joseph turned away from them and began to cry. He began to weep. He turned back to them again and spoke to them. He took Simon, one of them, and bound him before their very eyes. Joseph gave an order for their bags to be filled with food and their monies returned into their bags. He also gave them all they needed for their journey back home to Canaan. So his brothers, apart from Simon, loaded their donkeys with food and left to their Canaan land. Still on their way going, one of them opened his bag to get food for his donkey, only to find his money returned. He saw the money at the tip of his bag. He told his other brother what he observed. They were all afraid and said to each other, "What is this that God has done to us?" When they got home, they told their father Jacob all that happened and how Simeon, their brother, is being held captive unless their younger brother Benjamin is taken to the governor of Egypt to prove that they are not spies. When every one of them emptied their bags, each of them saw their money refunded inside their bag. Both them and their father became afraid. Their father Jacob said to them, "You have deprived me of my children. Joseph is no more, Simeon is no more, and now you want to take Benjamin." Jacob concluded that everything was against him. Reuben told his father Jacob to slay his own children if he doesn't bring back Benjamin alive. But Jacob insisted that his son Benjamin will not go with them because his brother Joseph is dead and he, Benjamin, is the only surviving child of Rachel, their mother. And if anything happens to Benjamin, his brothers will bring his gray head down to the grave in sorrow. The story continues.